Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday. What day is it? September 8th, 2016 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I am focused on my flow. The flow does not care what day it is. Today we are actually in the last day of Jupiter in Virgo. And so we're really going to have an opportunity to, utilize this energy, put into place these lessons we've had around our body, around our mind, around our body-mind over the last year as we complete this 12-year cycle. Every 12 years, Jupiter moves into a particular sign. So as we prepare to move into Libra, we're completing this, and it always takes us back. Like, look back 12 years. Where were you then? I was doing that yesterday, and I was like, oh my gosh, 12 years ago is when the universe sent me down the rabbit hole. Here we go again, down the rabbit hole. But how can you show up for yourself today? And I'm actually going to start with a card because I think this is perfect. I have Archangel Uriel, friendship. And I think that this is beyond the outside friendships that we accumulate. That might be more a little bit Jupiter and Libra, looking at those outside relationships. What that made me think of is there's a meme going around, and I don't know exactly what it says. I'm going to Mimi paraphrase it, but basically, like, I have been at war with you long enough, and now I want to be your friend. And it's you talking to your body. And if you hold my other angel card, intention for anything today. That is to be the friend to your body. Be the friend that you would be to your best friend when you're like, I love you. I support your decisions. I honor your innate intelligence. I know that you know more than I, sometimes think that you do. And I'm going to hold space for your personal flow to yourself, to your body. Now, that being said, Virgo energy is also ruled by Mercury. So there's always that element of the mind. So just as we're trying to set this intention, work with the mind, work with the focus to love our body energy, there still maybe some of that mental monkey chatter, some of that energy, I know better. We have these squares happening still with Saturn and Neptune. We actually have the moon in Sagittarius today interacting with that Saturn-Neptune square, which may bring up like, but I learned this in this book, and I learned this about the body, and this about the body, and these things, and these things, and these things. And it scatters us. It scatters our attention. It scatters our intention. It scatters our energy. And so the universe is like, come on back. Come on back to this divine friendship. Come on back to this divine partnership and start here from your flow. Then you can go out. Then you can ask yourself, is kale right for me? Is kale my friend, or is kale something that doesn't work for me? Your body is an individual colony, an individual universe of cells. And so you've got to treat it like the individual that it is, knowing that outside information, while some of it may resonate, some of it may not, where you are in this place. Because it's not about yesterday, it's not about tomorrow, it's about now in this place. So make the most of this last day of Jupiter and Virgo by really allowing that flow, allowing that communion, allowing that union with yourself in the body. Now, I'm going to show you another one of my cards. The cards are just beating in so well. I have the stress card, and I think that this is what's going to happen if the mind starts playing in and playing the games that it does. So if you find yourself clenching and getting really tight, because this is what I do when I get stressed, I get really clenched and tight. That's the call to take your monkey out for a walk. There's that monkey right there because he's about to pop your balloon. That's what stress does to your body. It like literally pops your balloon. It does that to your adrenals. So if you're feeling that, take your monkey out for a walk. Put down some of the things you're doing and ask yourself, as your friend, what can I do for you in this moment right now? And then we're going to take this energy into Jupiter in Libra. Jupiter in Libra, where we learn to love ourselves on an emotional level, where we support ourselves on an emotional level, where we support our beauty, where we support our talents. So we've got to first make friends with our body so that we can then let our body bloom. Because that's what Libra energy is from like that place of Virgo. It's like, okay, now that you love yourself and you're nourishing yourself, you're taking care of yourself, let's bloom. Let's open. So some of the other stuff that's going on, like I said, Moon in Sagittarius is connecting to Saturn and Neptune today. So there may be some of those I know betters, I told you so going on in the energy. Do not let that scatter you from this personal flow. That's the highest and best message in this, is like coming back into the center, coming back into your personal friendship, coming back to your intention to be friends with yourself. This is happening at 10 degrees, so this may bring up some of the worth stuff. And so if you find yourself beating yourself up or doing this energy, that monkey stress energy, that's time to come back into, I love myself and I'm going to honor myself. We also have Venus at 11 degrees through most of the day. And so Venus at 11 degrees in Libra is giving us some master self-love lessons. So those peanut galleries that we've, infused into ourselves, those voices in our head, whether it's your mother or, outside friends, they may come in and try to sway you from it. But we're getting in alignment with ourselves at this point right now. The moon is also going to connect to Neptune, or not Neptune, sorry. Moon is connecting to Neptune, but we already covered that energy with the scattered of the thoughts, like me right now. But the moon is going to also connect to Venus at 12 degrees later in the day. And I think that's what's going to come about from that place of having repeatedly returned to that intention of the friendship, to the intention of self-love. I think the moon connecting to Venus, what I'm getting, is actually this integration card. This is the Temperance card, usually, which is the integration of various parts of yourself coming into that wholeness. Because again, from that wholeness, we expand. This is happening at 12 degrees, that degree of expansion. So we're going to feel that blooming, coming alive. Just imagine your heart, and I'm also getting the energy of your solar plexus. Imagine them blooming, and how does that feel to you? That to me is like part of that integration, when we can have all of our chakras kind of in that alignment, blooming in that way. So maybe use your intention later, like, okay, I've loved myself through today. How does it feel to now open from this place of love? The other cards that I have is trust. And I think this is a big component in learning to love your body, is learning to trust your body. And it's part of knowing which voice is actually your body. Because, the cells, everything has consciousness. My mentor taught me this years ago. Everything has consciousness. So sometimes those cravings that come from within you are from another consciousness within you. So it's deciphering the energies. What energy is really your body, and what's something else? What's that part of you that's looking for comfort? What's that inner child voice that's like, give me ice cream for comfort, and you think that that's your body? So it's coming into balance, coming into learning, trusting your body's voice. Tuning in to that inner voice, tuning into that intuition energy, and knowing that this is me, and this is maybe the wounded part of me that I need to nurture, that I need to hold space with, that I need to give some love. And sometimes love shows up in the form of ice cream. You never know. Sometimes ice cream is the most healing thing that you can do for yourself. I'm serious. I have stories about that. The other energy I have is rebirth. And I think every year as Jupiter goes, into another cycle, especially for Sagittarius or anybody who's like strong Jupiter ruled, it is an energy of rebirth. And we are all in this thing. And look, it's a 10. It's a 10 card. Of course it's a 10 card, because part of this rebirth is because we are owning and working with the energy of our worth. So hold that space and know you are becoming a beautiful butterfly. Okay, I know I said that weird, but I said it the way I used to read, what is that book? The Very Hungry Caterpillar, to my niece and nephew. I'm going to read Intention, Archangel Sandalphone. Drawing this card means Sandalphone is asking you to make a list of your many expectations, as those are the seeds of your intentions. Thoughts create reality, and so by revealing this card, you are being asked to truly specify what you intend, to be best friends with your body, to love yourself, and to place purpose in that intention. From clearly defined purpose, your experience is brought forward. The angels want you to experience love, joy, and success. Visualize yourself and your intimates in gratitude, joyously experiencing the outcome of your intention. This is the kernel from which abundance grows. And it says, chant hey, hey, in praise of the joy that you feel. So that is it for today. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow with Jupiter in Libra. Namaste.